Yes guys, and welcome to RGHandhelds once again. Thanks for joining in. Today we're checking out the cool little budget handheld from Powkiddy. It's the RK2023. Just before that, quickly, just here you'll see the specs of the device. This being the device, and that is the actual specs before we go ahead and unbox this. So you got the RK2023. It's aimed at a budget kind of handheld. It's in that cheap bracket for handhelds, which I have noticed there's a spike in budget handhelds recently. A lot of people, even manufacturers, are starting to make these budget handhelds, cheaper handhelds with decent specs. As you can see, it has a 3.5 inch IPS 640 by 480, given a 4.3 ratio. SOC is the RK3566. That's cooped up with a Mali G52. You're looking about 1.8 gigahertz. RAM is only 1 gigabyte. That's plenty for Linux, as this is Linux only, guys. No Android on this one. And it has dual MicroSD cards coming in at a 35 milliamp battery. So that's the specs. I just wanted to get that out the way, guys. Let's go ahead and unbox this. Now I do know this comes with JELOS OS, actually a stock version of it. This one is another operating system that I've put on there. I'll show that in a bit, which is the unofficial UOS, and that's the actual device. We'll come to that in a minute. Let's see what we get in the box. The usual standard Type-C to USB. Get a little manual in there. And a quality sticker. I won't get that out. That's all you get in the box, guys. I went for the version without a memory card. You do get an internal card. Obviously they gave me an internal card but no external. I've actually set up my own external card. Just looking at the device now, guys. So you got your USB port here for charging data. Transflash, that's OS, which is the operating system. You got your 3.5mm jack. You got Transflash game, which means your external card. I formatted it to exFAT. And your OTG port there for connecting external things. I think these are the speakers on each corner. Down this side we have nothing. Over at the top, so you got your L1R1s and the L2R2 shoulders. They do feel okay. Nothing. These are slightly clicky. These are less clicky. You can see they slightly raised more than these. You got your volume up and down. I believe a HDMI port out there, mini HDMI, a reset button and a power button. And we'll just see what it says on the back here. So you got RK2023. It's giving you the battery spec there and the ampage, 5 volts, 2 amps. LiPo battery. Nothing special about the back. I think this is just a bit of venting down here and your screw holes right there, guys. So that is the sides and the back and the top. Your usual switch analogs. They do actually feel quite nice, to be honest. I'm currently working on another video that will take a while, but I'm going to be doing a video about budget handhelds. Like I said, there's a spike in budget handhelds recently now. So I've got quite a few together to play, to show you guys. While we're doing that, we're going to just fire it up. I think this is the stock JELOS OS. There you go, RK2023 JELOS, booting up. If you can see that, you can see the D-pad is quite high raised. It's in line level with the analog. I don't know if you can notice that. I mean, it don't feel too bad. It feels quite good actually. I did find these a little clicky. start and select. These don't feel too bad. You got a bit of play in them. You can see there. And you got obviously L3 pushing down on the analog sticks, which isn't too bad at all. While we're waiting for JELOS to load up, there you go. And that is JELOS. We have a few games on here that I've actually added. We can check out some games, I guess, 1 or 2 games. Let's have a look what we got on here. The usual, just something simple, straightforward. Let's try some Mega Drive and some Sonic, I hope. Here we go. It's quite a nice, comfortable device. I find it quite comfortable to hold. And the best thing about this, I know you probably already know, is the screen. The screen is gorgeous, as you can see there. I mean, it just pops. You can play with the D-pad, or you can play with the analog stick. You can see the colors in the screen, guys. Probably one of the best IPS screens I've ever seen. It's quite impressive for the price point. And of course, JELOS runs very smooth. No stuttering. No screen tearing. It's just awesome. It's probably one of my favorite budget handhelds right now. There are a few on the market, but this is probably one of the best out there at the moment for the price point, to get bang for your buck. There are a few others, Retro Game 355X, and you have the MIU Mini Plus now, the new one. So to get out of that, let's just come back out, press that twice to come back out. That was some Mega Drive. What else do we have on here? Got Amiga. Let's try some arcade. Good old arcade games. It's gotta be Afterburner 2, of course. See how this plays. Some credits in, and away we go. So everything just works out the box, no issues here. All I did was copy my own games onto external card and popped it in. You can see that runs pretty nice there, guys. That's your arcade emulator. We got Commodore, Game & Watch, Game Boy. Let's try some Game Boy quickly here. I don't know, let's see what we can play. Quickly jumping in, I don't know, let's just try this random game. See how it looks. Everything's on default settings. I've not really touched anything setting wise. Battletoads. There you go. Not bad at all. Okay, exiting out of that. That was Game Boy Advance Color. Got some gear and links. Neo Geo CD. N64 will be interesting on this. Let's try some Donkey Kong 64. See if we can just zoom in on the screen, guys.
Okay. Here we go.
and quickly get into the game here. I don't think there's any way to skip this. Seems to be running smooth though, so far. The odd skipping here and there, now and then. It's not too bad though.
No problem. Everything's fine.
I want you to do everything in your power to keep Donkey Kong distracted. Steal that horde of golden bananas he treasures so much, and take care of his pathetic friends. This time there can be no mistakes.
Oh, Your Excellency, we've already taken care of business.
I hope for your sake you're right this time.
No.
While you'll be busy looking for your precious golden bananas, flea-bitten friends, I'll be preparing my lizard-flavored surprise.
Here we go. So, finally getting into the game here. Seems to be running very smooth. I wasn't expecting it to run so good, as you can see. Not too bad at all, guys. We're in 64 emulation. So we wasted quite a bit of time on that one, but that is N64 emulation, guys. We've also got DS and a few other systems. I will be doing more videos of gameplay again, but I just wanted to show you guys roughly. Another device I think is very similar is the PSP Go, of course. I think they resemble the same shape, obviously this being smaller when it's closed, that is, but you can see the resemblance there in the curves right there. So I thought it was a good device to compare it to. Obviously the screen is a little, probably a touch bigger on here, you can see there. But that was a good handheld to compare it to. So that is the RK2023, guys. And before we go, I just quickly wanted to show you guys a new OS that retro, I forget his name, on the Discord, who's actually doing this firmware. It's called the unofficial OS. Let's power it on. There you go. I think I may have to just shut it down and power it back on again. There you go. So while we're waiting for that to boot up, there you go, unofficial OS. It's still in very early stages, guys, but it does work. I've been testing it and it's pretty decent. Hats off to the dev for doing a great job on this OS. It is one of my favorite ones. I do have my external card in here, and there you go. So all the games come up. I do like the theme as well. You even have ports on this one, which I think is pretty cool. It will allow you ports, which is decent. Quickly we can check out a port, I guess. I mean, most of these work. Super Mario 64.
It's me, Mario. Hello.
Let's quickly get into some gameplay here and check it out.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have made the key.
So quite a nice device, guys. Let me know what you think in the video. Do you have one? Are you gonna get one? I think it's a great little device for the price. You can see it's running really smooth on here, and that screen looks amazing. I'm really impressed, actually. Let's get a close zoom in on that, just so you can see for yourself how nice that screen really is, and how it's playing really smooth. This is actually the port decompiled version of 64. You can see yourself how really nice it's running. Definitely looks like 60 frames per second to me. And and that is it. So to exit out of that, simply press the 2 buttons. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. That is the RK2032. Very nice device, as you can see. There's already a few. There is Arc OS as well, already available. I know Christian has already released a version of Arc OS, so you do have that as well to boot up. But great little budget device, guys. If you're out there to look for something cheap with a really nice screen, I highly recommend this. It just feels comfortable. You have the analogs and everything. It does come in white color as well, I know, but I really did like this color. So let me know in the video, guys, do you like this device or will you get one? I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you soon.